असतो मा सद्गमय तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय मृत्योर्मामृतं गमय।
असतो मा सद्गमय सहनावतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। ॐ असतो मा सद्गमय तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय मृत्योर्मामृतङ्गमय। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। Good afternoon. Of you had your lunch? Yes or no? Okay. Every time before I come for prayer, our Arun asks me, Maharaj, what is the topic for today's prayer? So most of the times I don't decide till last minute. Today I said, okay, let us simplify life. We have complicated life to a great extent. Yes or no? Do you believe? Life has become very complex, right? We have done it. You just look at animals, life is actually very simple for them. We human beings have complicated it enormously. It's not God's fault. We have done on our own. God has given us a little extra intelligence. Okay? That I think we have used it in a wrong manner. The science and technology, all the progress and development that we have achieved, we congratulate ourselves. Yes, we have made a lot of progress. But what for we have done all that? All this science and technology, so that life would become more comfortable for us. Yes or no? Right? We thought actually all these things would help us to get more leisure. But you are here today on a Sunday. A modern man, for a city dweller, no leisure. We just go to villages. Today they have leisure. A farmer practically only 2-3 months he is on fields now. 8 months to 10 months holiday. Okay? For a city dweller, not even 1 day holiday in a year. So 5 days you work. By the way, how many of you are already employed? Please raise your hands. Okay. So 5 days a week you have to work, but the 2 days also you're busy because daily chores. You have to bring provisions, vegetables, cleaning, other things. Practically no leisure. And Vivekananda says, without leisure, no intellectual and spiritual development is possible. Okay? For animals, there is no scope to cultivate the intellect. Human beings, they need leisure. Only when you have leisure, you will have intellectual and spiritual development. You will reflect on the nature of existence. Why am I here? Who has created this universe? Swamiji said, I don't want the science of the made, I want the science of the maker. Vivekananda's statement. I don't want the science of the made. Okay, I want the science of the maker. That means I don't want the science of the creation. I want the science of the creator. Who has done this universe? Why he has done it? It has done it, or she has done it? What could be the purpose? I want to know. That means you want to crack the mystery of the universe, as it were, so that doubts is regarding what happens post death, where will we go, why there is suffering in the world, all questions will get answered. So we have developed the science and technology with the intention of having more leisure at our disposal, but the reverse has happened. Okay, ఇంకా మనకి ఎక్కువ లీజర్ దొరుకుతుందన్న సదుద్దేశంతో మనం మొదలుపెట్టాం ఈ ప్రయాణం. ఇప్పుడు రాక రాక మరి ఇంకా కాంప్లికేటెడ్ అయిపోయి ఆ కాస్త లీజర్ కూడా దొరకకుండా పోయింది ఇప్పుడు. రైట్? వై? హ్యావ్ యు ఎవర్ థాట్ ఆన్ దిస్? ద ఫస్ట్ రీజన్ ఈజ్ అర్బనైజేషన్. We thought actually urbanized life is a great life. The life is highly centralized. It could have been in a decentralized life. There's so many people living at a small space. The cost of living has gone up because the pressure on land actually has become very high. That's why cost of living has gone up. Cost of living has gone up because of urbanization. So because cost of living has gone up, you need more money to survive in urban spaces. That's why you have to be running all the time. You have to run all the time because you need more money. Why I need more money? Because so many people are living actually in a small space, congested space, which is called urban area, cities or towns. That has increased the cost of life. The second thing is the purpose of life, or we don't know the purpose of life. It has not been taught to us as part of our school education. The purpose of life is only to seek the truth. Nobody teaches this to us. Survival is only actually, as I tell again and again, it is only incidental to life. See, just as the Creator is providing food for all the creatures, then He will provide for us also. Because we are on the top of the pyramid. We are VIPs for God. So our Maker. So He will take care of us. But we don't have to worry so much about that. But unfortunately, the primary objective, we have made it a secondary objective, namely knowing the truth, the purpose of life. Sri Ramakrishna Paramahamsa used to say, the goal of life is to realize God. All other goals are secondary goals, he said, to know the truth. So just have that as your passion. All other things will get adjusted automatically. So you don't understand that. Of course, it's not taught to us in our schools and colleges. So we know in our culture, we say dharma, artha, kama, moksha. They are called chaturvida purusharthas. Artha and kama you can enjoy, but according to dharma. But the final goal and aspiration should be to become free, to attain mukti, to attain the truth. Okay, we are basically seeking the truth only, but unconsciously. So dharma, artha, kama, moksha. So these are called chaturvida purusharthas. The goal is to attain moksha through dharma. Artha and kama you can enjoy according to dharma. Now just see Indian society, so much of corruption. No dharma is there. Why? Because you have not set moksha as goal. People are not interested in dharma. Artha and kama are the only two things I am interested in. So the society has become a mess. Because you have not set the right goal. People have become greedy. And by hook or by crook, I want to make more money. I want to grow at the expense of my fellow human being. That's actually resulted in corruption. So much of corruption. Again, I come back. Why cost of living has gone up? Because of corruption. There are people with ill-gotten money because they are unscrupulous, they're dishonest. They don't earn by dharmic means, righteous means, honest means. Their purchasing capacity is so much, and though they go on investing that money on land and buildings, that's why the cost of living has gone up for the people who are actually leading life in a righteous way. Because you have not thought dharma, you have not thought the spiritual values, life has become more burdensome. Then seeking the infinite. Basically, we are seeking the infinite, but we are seeking the infinite in the finite. So everybody wants more and more. Why the desire is coming? Because you have not figured out actually the ultimate source of happiness. If I have more, I will have more happiness. But if you just reflect on the nature of our existence, it's not the case. Those who have, those who have more wealth, those who have more property, are they really more happy? No. Then why they are seeking it? Because they don't know. They have not figured out the life itself. So they think actually if they have more, they will be happy, but they cannot. But they don't even know what else to do. Had you taught them the spiritual values, had you taught them the goal of life is to know the truth, infinite has to be sought only in the infinite, not in the finite. Because you are seeking the infinite in the finite, that's why we call greed society. Okay? Because we call it greed. So automatically, because the nature of the human mind is such, it doesn't get contented with this thing. Okay, let me have more. Let you have more. What you will do? The thing that you already acquired, you enjoy it first. But no, I want to have more. Why you want to have it? I don't know, but I want to have more. Like fourth thing is actually this peer pressure. We are living for society purely. We don't live for ourselves. Okay? We think so much about society. What my neighbor thinks, what the society thinks. There is the society. It's your imagination, figment of your imagination. You are the society. Society means group of individuals. What you think actually, this is all society. But every one of us fears the society. What society thinks weighs so heavily upon us. All our choices, all our goals and objectives, we decide basing on what society thinks. We think we are individuals, but not we are individuals as yet. Individual means you should have free thinking. You should make your choices and objectives in life according to your own likes and dislikes. But is that the case? No. Okay. We choose our objectives largely according to the choice of the society, according to the voice of the majority. Voice of the majority need not be the voice of the truth, need not be the voice of God. You are not understood it. Because of all these reasons, life has become very complex. That's why you have to be here on Sundays instead of enjoying a holiday at your home. So, okay, thank you. Have a nice afternoon.